Hey guys, Nicotin here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to a new complete collection video that is going to start a series of video going on the channel. So let's start by the beginning. Back in 2024, I put myself the goal to finally catch up with the Walt Disney Pixar universe, which I already last year owned every single movie on physical media, but I had a few that I still needed to watch. At the time that I'm recording this video, December 2024, there has been 28 feature film release. I own all of them on physical media, and the reason that I want to record this is because I want to show you my most updated Pixar collection. We're going to be seeing it by release date, so we're going to be starting with Toy Story, and today the very last physical media release of Pixar will be Inside Out 2. The next big project from Pixar that is coming out on theaters on June 13, 2025 will be Elio. The poster has been released and the trailer has also been released. I'm pretty excited for that movie to be coming out, and of course I will go to the movie theater to watch and present a blog for you guys, letting you know what do I think about the movie. And every single Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Miami time, you guys will have the review videos of almost every single title, because at the time that I started the channel, there's been like only 2 Pixar releases, if I'm not mistaken, that those videos are already on the channel. Representing the franchise is right here, WALL-E. I love this super realistic WALL-E, and if you don't believe this, WALL-E was one of those movies that I never saw from beginning to end, and I needed to actually watch. I want to say that 80% of my Pixar collection is SteelBooks and 80% is also 4K. So I had the pleasure to enjoy a lot of movies on 4K. And when I was growing up, almost every single Pixar title, I watched them when I was still living in Cuba, and I watched them on Spanish. So it was good for me to finally get to see the movies on English, the original language that they were intended to be. I noticed there is a few scenes with the change of times that have been removed, because I have memories of like they didn't play this scene, or this scene maybe play differently. And another thing that I want to tell you guys, and I want to ask the physical media community, almost every single 4K disc that I have on a SteelBook that has been opened and it's been on my shelf for years now, almost every single 4K disc skips at one moment. They don't look to have any scratch on them, and it actually happens on the 4K from the SteelBooks. I don't know if the SteelBook get cold because of the AC. I don't know if I need to clean it every certain time, but I would love to know if you're into the physical media community, if you have this same issue. So again, the plan will be to show every single physical media release. Then later on the channel, you will have individual reviews to let you guys know what the releases brings and things like that. And this is still not the definitive Pixar collection, because a few titles that I already own I would like to upgrade through the years, but this is my collection until January of 2024. I'm recording the video on December. I was waiting to see how the Pixar was going to, if we're going to have any new releases or things like that. At the point that I'm recording this video, they just premiered on Disney Plus the TV show from Inside Out World, DreamWorks production, if I'm not mistaken. No, Dreams production, which is the crew from Riley's Mind. And again, I just saw the trailer from Elio, super excited about the movie. So remember, the premiere will be June 13, 2025. The last Pixar release that we got, Inside Out 2, was amazing, an amazing sequel that did really good at the box office. So let's go ahead and let me start to show you guys my complete Pixar collection on physical media. So I'm going to first show you every single film by release date, and then I have 3 extra Blu Ray releases which are part of the universe, but they are not feature film. Those 3 Blu Ray releases will also have a review on the channel. So the movie that started all, I have Toy Story Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. Lots of great memories about Toy Story, and I love when I rewatch it. I remember how much I enjoy it, so it was great to visit this world again. So movie number 1. I'm not going to show you more in depth about the SteelBooks and things like that because again there is going to be individual videos. Second, a Box Life, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook, another Pixar movie that I love. Now, Pixar has a lot of sequels and a lot of trilogies and a lot of things like that, and this movie was originally intended as a DVD made on demand, but they had such a beautiful story, and I can confirm this movie is beautiful. It's my favorite from the whole franchise. We have Toy Story 2, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. Moving on, I grew up watching this movie so many times, and I remember when my grandparents used to travel to Spain, they would bring me things about this movie. I even draw the characters, and one of my favorite Pixar movies from all time, I have Monster Inc. Best Buy 4K exclusive SteelBook. All these have been out of print for the longest of time. They have never re-released these on a SteelBook edition, so you need to get them on eBay if you want to get these editions that I'm showing you guys here. Next, a movie that I love as well, and you will hear me saying this a lot, but I do love the Pixar universe, and we have Finding Nemo, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook as well of the movie. Amazing movie. I don't know, at some point, and I will let you guys know, at some points I just stopped watching the Pixar universe for stupid reason, and that's why I needed to catch up. Then I have the first one that is not in SteelBook. I have The Incredibles, the exclusive 4K slipcover edition. I got this one through the Disney Movie Club, and I was so late to the game that Best Buy did an exclusive for The Incredibles, but I didn't get it on a SteelBook. At least I got it on a slip. Eventually, I would like to upgrade my whole collection to a SteelBook edition. A super funny and enjoyable movie. We have Cars, the one that started all. We have Cars Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. I remember Cars for me being a movie that was just like, it's an okay Pixar movie, but when I rewatched it, I loved it and I enjoyed it a lot. So till this point, I was still watching the Pixar movies when they were getting released. I want to say the next two are probably my favorite of the whole Pixar universe. These are the movies that I can watch like millions of times. The first one being Ratatouille, the Best Buy 4K exclusive SteelBook. I cannot even begin to tell you how many times I have watched this movie from beginning to end. I love the movie, and to enjoy it on 4K, amazing quality, amazing movie, packed with a special feature, which is always going to be one of my favorite things about collecting physical media. So this one is a great 10 out of 10 for me. Now, this is the surprise. WALL-E, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. Guys, I remember WALL-E. They put it on national television in Cuba, and I had it on the channel, and I remember that I watched it until the moment that the robot is taken away because she found the plant. That's it. I never watched the ending. My idea was that the robot will never wake up again, and for the longest of time, I have this SteelBook. It has a little bit dent there. I have this SteelBook sitting down on my collection, and I never watched it. When I watched it for the first time, guys, this is such a beautiful Pixar movie. Like, after that, I even rewatched it for a second time because of how much I loved it, and I love this release. There is also a Criterion, which I think is a 4K as well, that I have my mind, like, I want to get it. I love the release that I got from WALL-E, but for Criterion to release a Pixar movie on through their collection, and I do have a big Criterion collection, I want to add it to the collection eventually. But I do love this version of the physical media release that I have. So that's the first batch. Let me make space for the rest. Second batch of movie. I was still watching these movies. This is the very last one that I saw before I stopped, and then I watched like movies from here and there. Guys, this was a Christmas. My God. This was a Christmas gift, if I'm not mistaken. My best friend showed up once to the house, and he's like, "Hey, I bought you this." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." I was missing Up from my collection. Up is such a beautiful movie. I love Up as well, a lot. And my regret was that since he gifted this one to me, is the Blu Ray sleeve. I remember when I saw the 4K SteelBook on Best Buy, it was beautiful, but I was already on the movie. At that point in my life, I wasn't making that much money, and I couldn't be double dipping a lot, so I decided to stay with my Blu Ray slipcover edition. I still do not have the movie on 4K, and the SteelBook goes out for an insane, crazy expensive price on the aftermarket. But eventually I would love to upgrade up to 4K, and I would love to upgrade it to the Best Buy 4K exclusive SteelBook, because I did love the design that those SteelBooks had. Next one, we have from the Toy Story universe, we have Toy Story 3, Best Buy 4K exclusive SteelBook. I remember when this movie came out, and at that point in my life I was so concentrated on watching TV show that I just never watched it. I remember my friends being like, oh my god, Toy Story 3 is so good. I remember the pink bear on the back of the SteelBook, but I never watched the movie. I recently watched it for the very first time the other day. The way I watched the universe, I didn't watch it the way I'm showing it to you guys. I have it on my collection. For example, Toy Story, I have the complete Toy Story collection. Cars, the complete Cars collection. So that's basically what I did. I started by watching Toy Story, then I jumped to Toy Story 2, 3, 4, and so on, so on. So, Toy Story 3, from the beginning of my Pixar rewatch, first time watch, loved this movie. It was an amazing terror movie, and it was an amazing way to end the trilogy, but the fourth one was good as well. Cars 2, another first watch, and it's one of the only SteelBooks that I have super dented and super damaged as part of my collection in general. My bad. But we have Cars 2, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. Why did I keep this SteelBook? Because I was lazy and I didn't want to go to Best Buy, and I got almost every single SteelBook for only $9.99, so I decided just to keep it. So, a movie that I watched for the very first time the other day, and I enjoyed it a lot. Another first time watch, a movie that I enjoy a lot. It was a beautiful princess movie about being strong, and the relationship between the princess and the mother, like, it killed me. I loved it, and it's not that long. So we have Brave, Best Buy 4K exclusive SteelBook. First time watch, but what a beautiful movie. I can rewatch this one millions of times. Another movie that I never got the chance to see because I was disappointed that they did a prequel instead of a sequel, but we have Monsters University, how these two became best friends and how they ended up working together. I love the movie, but we already have a sequel. We have Monsters at Work, Disney Plus TV show. There is 2 seasons out. I saw the first one, and the first one ends at the ending of the first movie, and then I have to see the second season. But this was a beautiful prequel. I love that they didn't used to get along when they first met. So amazing Pixar sequel right there. So far, I don't think they have any plans to release a third one in the future because again, they're doing the TV show. Now, a movie that changed our brain chemistry, and I remember my dad telling me like, oh my god, you need to watch this movie. And again, a movie that I watched for the very first time living in the US. This is not the rewatch party that I watched Inside Out for the very first time, but I did watch it for the very first time living in the US. And I already told you the name of the next one. We have Disney Pixar's Inside Out, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. Guys, this movie looks beautiful on 4K, and I love the SteelBook release with Riley's head and all the emotions right there. I'm so excited to watch the show. It just premiered last Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, and today's Friday, so I definitely want to watch it over the weekend. A movie that I got from free from the Disney Movie Insiders Reward program. There is a SteelBook that it doesn't go that pricey on the aftermarket, so eventually I want to get it, but a movie that I saw for the very first time, again, on this rewatch, and I enjoyed a lot as well. We have the 3D edition of Disney Pixar's The Good Dinosaur. I'm not able to put the 3D on, but I did enjoy the Blu Ray quality of the movie. I enjoy with the story, and unfortunately, I do not have it with the slipcover. But again, I do want to upgrade eventually to the 4K, to the Best Buy exclusive 4K. It doesn't go that pricey at all. A sequel that, when I first moved to the US and I was working at Subway, I remember the promotions that they give to the kids stickers about this movie. And we have Finding Dory, another sequel that I waited too long to watch it, and I just watched it the other day for the first time. I love this sequel, and I love the octopus. This one, it's like Dory centered. Nemo and his dad are more like secondary characters on this one, but it's a beautiful, beautiful story for Disney Pixar. So we're done with the second batch. Time right now for the third batch. I have it right here. So this is how it looks. Just giving you a glimpse. So another movie that I saw for the first time the other day, and out of the three, this is my least favorite one. So we have Cars 3, Best Buy exclusive Blu Ray SteelBook. This movie has never been released on 4K SteelBook, if I'm not mistaken. The SteelBook, it's beautiful, but it's Blu Ray quality. And out of the three was my least favorite, and I don't think they have told that they have any plans right now for a 4 movie. There is also a TV show, Cars on the Road, that I did watch and I enjoyed. And part of the 3 Blu-rays that I told you are on the universe, but not a feature film. Part of that, it's from the universe of Cars. So we have Cars 3, a movie that I went to the movie theater to watch. I cry like a little baby at the end. And every single time that I have rewatched it, I cry. So I rewatched it, and then I had to rewatch it again. So I can tell you, like, I have seen this movie like 10 times without even exaggerating of how much that I loved it. Another gift from the Disney Movie Insiders Who Were program that it's done. It's not anymore between us, but I do have it without the sleep. The sleep was beautiful, and there is also a Best Buy exclusive Blu-ray SteelBook. Now they released this movie on the silver line Best Buy exclusive SteelBooks, but I didn't want to get it because it was so simple. And I have Coco, regular 4K edition. Again, I'm missing the slipcover. This was one of those movies that I play immediately after I watch it. I watch every single special feature. I'm only missing the audio commentary. Guys, I need to figure out a way to like sit down and hear the audio commentaries. And one of the things that I love about these audio commentaries is that you can close caption what they're telling, and I love that about this. So Coco, 4K without sleep. Now, another movie that I want to watch with my best friend to the movie theaters, we have Incredibles 2, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. I read a comment once saying that the movies didn't belong together, they didn't match together, but I do not think that. I think like they're more the mature storyline on the Pixar universe. I did enjoy with the sequel a lot as well. It took forever for the sequel to be released, and it has been announced that they're already working on a third Incredible movies. I hope it's as good as the first two. Again, I was missing Toy Story 3, and I didn't went to the movie theaters when they premiered Toy Story 4. What a beautiful movie. Again, a beautiful movie to end this franchise. But now we have the announcement of Toy Story 5. The story that they have put there, I do like it, and it do make sense about a new temporary world where kids want to play more with tablets than they want to do with toys. Remember, Buzz and Woody part ways at the end of this movie. So that's going to be a special encounter, how they're going to be reunited. But yes, Toy Story 4 Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. Missed out the movie on the big screen, but I watched it on 4K, so I'm okay. And 4K, the addition of 4K on this 4 movie was amazing. Right here. Coming on next, another movie that I never went to the movie theaters to watch, and it's kind of hated as the physical media release on the physical media community, because we have Onward. When I was recording the videos for the channel, I realized the only Pixar movie that I was missing for the collection was Onward. When I started reading, this movie was the last Pixar movie before COVID happened, and it was on movie theaters for like 3 weeks. And when it was released, they did have a Best Buy 4K exclusive SteelBook that I eventually want to get, but again, it's super expensive on the aftermarket. But people hated it on the physical media community because it came without the sleep. And for people that were collecting the whole Pixar universe with the sleep, this was the only one that came without the sleep. Not even the Blu Ray had the sleep. So they were buying the Target exclusive kind of like book set that has an sleep, but it's way different from the other one, like the circular sleeps. But anyways, a movie that I saw for the very first time the other day, and I loved it. It has a beautiful brother story trying to bring their dad back to life for a day. And again, I do not mind that it doesn't have an sleep because I do love that. But again, eventually I would like to get the Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. So beautiful movie right there. Now, 1, 2, 3. The next 3 movies are from the Disney Plus era, where movies weren't getting their way to the big screen, and this affected Pixar a little bit. These 3 movies, I love them. Every single one of these movies, I love them, and I think they make an impact on Disney Plus, but it will never be the same because they were intended for the big screen. So the first one that I have, this is when I moved to this apartment and I wasn't like able to spend a lot of money on physical media, so I missed on the SteelBook releases, but I got this one for $99.99. I have Soul, 4K exclusive slipcover edition of the movie. It has a beautiful sleep. This movie is more for the adult side of the family. Super enjoyable, super emotional story behind it, and kind of make you like think about life and things like that. So beautiful, beautiful movie, but again, more directed to the adult side. Now, I just watched all of these like a week ago, so I have fresh memories of them. Luca, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. These SteelBooks fly. That's the same thing that happened to Soul. It fly. The people bought it. I don't know if they printed that many limited quantities, but Luca, I was able to catch it, and I love Luca so much. Such a beautiful movie, and again, I can watch it millions of times of how much I enjoy the movie. So Luca right there. Then a movie that I did say on my review video, I think is more intended for the lady side of the family, but we have Best Buy exclusive Turning Red. Beautiful, beautiful Pixar movie. I love Turning Red. Again, I have seen it for like 2 times because I watched it when I got it on 4K, and then I rewatched it for the purpose of doing the video review of the movie. Now, my least favorite Pixar movie, and I hate saying this because Chris Evans did the voice, we have Lightyear, Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. This one I was able to do the unboxing on the channel because I already had the channel. So this one, just type Lightyear Nick Halden and you have the unboxing on the channel already. It's not that it's a bad movie, it's just that it's not to the Pixar level of super enjoyable. And the thing is, this is a movie that when Toy Story stars, Andy has always loved playing with Woody, but now he gets Lightyear. He says that he goes to the movie theaters to watch the movie, and because he loved that movie that much, he gets Lightyear. This is that movie in the same universe, so a movie inside the universe. It's enjoyable, but again, my less favorite Pixar movie, and I really hate saying that because Chris Evans was the voice of Lightyear on this movie. Now, I have 2 more movies left, and the 3 ones that again are outside of the franchise. Guys, this is something that I want to say. I think the Pixar universe is still strong. They had a lot of layoff. It's publicly been announced because almost all these last movies that I showed you didn't make that good. When I start to be like more on top of the Pixar universe again, and I was like tracking like how I'm doing with Elio right now, that I'm seeing the news and I want to go to the movie theaters to watch it, we're letting the studios know that we go to watch sequels. And I do understand tickets are pricey, and a lot of times you don't want to watch an original story because you don't know if you're going to like it. You prefer to wait for the streaming or physical media in my case. I'm trying to give opportunity to every single movie. I do understand, like for example, Fast and the Furious. I like the franchise. I'm going to watch it. Mission Impossible next year. Well, this year I'm going to watch the last one, of course. But with Pixar Universe, they announced that they were going to be doing a movie about the elements. So I gave the movie an opportunity. It did amazing. I think like people like me that started to say that the movie was good, other people started to hear and they decided to give the movie an opportunity. It did good at the box office, and I have a beautiful, one of my favorite SteelBooks of the whole Pixar franchise. I have Elemental Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook. This was the last Best Buy exclusive 4K SteelBook before they decided to discontinue physical media, but this is a beautiful SteelBook. I love that, and again, it's a beautiful movie. The second time that I watched it, and this movie on 4K, guys, it looks amazing. Now, the big deal, the movie that everyone got like super insanely hype about, I have no words. I went to the movie theater to watch it. After that, I have seen the movie 4 times already, and I love every single aspect of. It's a well-deserved sequel to the world of Inside Out. I have Inside Out 2, and not an exclusive SteelBook to any site. It was pricey. I ended up paying like $50. This is the first SteelBook after the deal that Sony is distributing Disney, Pixar, Marvel catalog. Amazing sequel. We have the character of anxiety. We basically have more emotions brought to this world, and I just love the SteelBook and the movie. Great 10 out of 10, and this will complete all the Pixar movies until this moment. But outside of the Pixar universe, you can also collect. There is the list of Pixar shorts, which has 3 volumes, if I'm not mistaken. I'm missing those, but from the universe of Cars, there is a Blu Ray. These 3 Blu Ray releases that I'm going to show you had an original press release with a slipcover. Since I was late to the game, I didn't get the chance to get them with a slipcover, and I got all of these through the Disney Movie Club before they closed it down forever. So from the Cars universe, we have Cartoons, Mater Tales. This is a Blu Ray that brings 9 hilarious shorts. Again, the review is going to be on the channel. That's an enjoyable release. Then from the world of Toy Story, after the events of Toy Story 3 and before the events of Toy Story 4, they released these two specials on ABC, if I'm not mistaken. I have Toy Story of Terror, Blu-ray edition, and Toy Story That Time Forgot, Blu-ray edition. This one has the Toy Story of Terror, the 20 minutes special, with 3 more Toy Story Toons episodes. And then this one has only the special, but also brings special features. So that's basically my complete Disney Pixar physical media collection. Again, you guys are going to be seeing individual reviews of all this one. And out of the whole universe, I already told you, but my favorite movie is Ratatouille. I just love Ratatouille. I can watch it millions of times. And again, it's not the definite collection because few of the titles that I have, I want to upgrade it. But as you can see, almost 80% of them are SteelBook edition. Now, before I go, I would love to know in the comments, what do you think about the Pixar universe? Are you excited for Elio? And if you collect physical media, are you still collecting Pixar? But guys, anyways, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep the family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.